Welcome to your daily stimulus package and second stimulus check update. Hope you are staying strong and safe today. These days, it appears that the next stimulus package has taken a backseat in the Senate as the police reform bill has taken over all legislation in Congress. Even though Congress wants another stimulus package to be passed and sent to the president for signing before July 31st, when the extra unemployment benefit is set to expire, it is looking almost impossible. Unless the Senate changes its July 4th recess or takes on more bills at the same time, a challenge that Congress mostly struggles with. With the current schedule, lawmakers will need to approve a major annual reauthorization defense policy bill once they return from their July recess. This approval will likely take another 2 weeks until the next break, which will last for the whole month of August. In essence, how soon you get your second stimulus check will depend on how fast Congress acts. Give this video a thumbs up if you think Congress needs to act quicker to get the people some help. We have a lot to cover in today's video, from the new extended unemployment benefit proposal to the $1.5 trillion infrastructure spending bill that was just introduced. So hang on tight as we explore the latest details together. Hey, if this is your first time stopping by this channel, be sure to subscribe now to avoid missing out on the latest helpful stimulus, financial, and economic updates. And if you've been watching this channel but yet to subscribe, hit the subscribe button now to stay informed. Thank you. Okay, moving on. The extra $600 a week in unemployment benefits, which was included in the CARES Act to help Americans who lost their jobs during the pandemic, is set to expire at the end of July. But lawmakers are in disagreement over extension of the benefit for the tens of millions of individuals who are still out of work. Congressional Democrats want to extend the extra $600 a week benefit beyond July 31st, when they officially end. Here's what House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said in May about the enhanced unemployment benefit extension. We must think big for the people now, because if we don't, it will cost more lives and livelihood later. In the HEROES Act they passed in May, House Democrats proposed extending the $600 payments until at least the end of January, after which certain individuals who still need it will get extra payment through March of 2021. However, congressional Republicans and the White House have debated that the enhanced unemployment benefits are actually discouraging some Americans from going back to their jobs, thereby slowing the recovery of the economy. Within the past few weeks, some lawmakers have come up with different proposals for unemployment payment. But there is one new proposal that may satisfy both lawmakers. And this proposal is neither from the Democratic lawmakers nor the Republican lawmakers. This time around, it is coming from economic experts who actually know what they are talking about. CNBC just reported that a group of well-known economists proposed replacing the $600 weekly enhanced unemployment benefits with up to $400 a week after July. The proposal was published on Tuesday by the Aspen Institute. Offers to continue weekly aid at a reduced amount and also a payroll subsidy. The payroll subsidy will be through an extra tax credit or hiring bonus to reward workers to go back to work. The economists behind this new proposal are Jason Furman, former chair of the Council of Economic Advisors under former President Barack Obama; Timothy Geithner, former Treasury Secretary during the Obama administration; Glenn Hubbard, who chaired the Council of Economic Advisors under former President George W. Bush; and Melissa Kearney, director of the Aspen Institute's Economic Strategy Group. These top economists say that ending the extra $600 weekly unemployment benefit after July would create more damage to the economy due to a significant drop in consumer spending. They also stated that tens of millions of households would be in serious hardship if the extra unemployment benefit is not extended. So, how will this new proposal work? In this new proposal, the extra unemployment benefit would replace up to 40% of the worker's prior wages. On top of the normal state jobless benefits, the new benefit would not exceed $400 a week. Altogether, about 80% to 90% of previous wages of people who make close to the median wage would be replaced. And people who make more than the median wage will see a reduced unemployment payment. In the first quarter of 2020, the median wage in the United States was $949 per week, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. States that cannot implement this benefit formula by August could provide a flat $200 weekly extra unemployment payment through the end of the year as a substitute. The economists plan on using the unemployment rate as a factor in determining the amount and duration of unemployment benefit. Ultimately, the proposed maximum federal unemployment benefit of $400 would only be available when a state's unemployment rate exceeds 15%. Then it phases out completely after falling below about 7%. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section below. Both the Democrats and the White House are in support of infrastructure spending. It is clear that the president is pushing for an infrastructure bill. Trump has periodically called for more spending on infrastructure, including during his 2016 presidential campaign. On June 18th, House Democrats released a $1.5 trillion plan to rebuild the country's infrastructure. They call this bill the Moving Forward Act. Basically, this infrastructure spending will be directed to crumbling roads, bridges, water systems, and other infrastructure, according to House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. It includes roughly $500 billion in highway and transit funds, $100 billion for schools, $100 billion for affordable housing, $100 billion for broadband, $65 billion for water projects, $70 billion for electric grid, $30 billion for hospitals, and $25 billion for the Postal Service over 10 years. The House is scheduled to vote on the plan before the July 4th recess. At this time, there are no details on how the program will be paid for. The Democrats also urged the president to immediately engage in negotiations on how to pay for it. Once this bill becomes a real thing, I believe it would create a lot of jobs across America. However, Senate Republicans are not too excited about the new Democratic bill. According to Forbes, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell shut down the idea of including it in the stimulus package, and Senate Finance Committee Chairman Chuck Grassley, Republican of Ohio, told The Hill a Senate bill could be a lot less. Forbes also mentioned that other Republican lawmakers have been a bit critical at points during the markup and calling it the Green New Deal 2.0. Representative Peter DeFrazio of Oregon, a Democrat who is the chairman of the House Transportation and Infrastructure Committee, said this is the application of the principles of the Green New Deal. What do you think about this new infrastructure bill? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. While we keep waiting for a decision from Congress, if you would like to learn how to make up to $85 per hour working from home during this period, please check out the video on the left for some new, simple, and exclusive ways to get started today. And don't forget to subscribe to stay informed on the latest updates as we track the progress of the next stimulus package. The great Henry Ford once said, "Coming together is the beginning, keeping together is progress, working together is success." Now more than ever, we need one another. So help others out by sharing this video. Together we will rise again. Be safe and thank you for watching.